everybody, welcome back to Miratv. As always, I'm your co-host, Ulysses Lua, and you guys...
co-host?
Yeah.
You're the host.
No.
Yeah.
We're co-hosts.
Oh, just kidding.
Dang.
Don't ever do that shit again to me.
Oh, sorry.
That's so fucked up.
I'm the third co-host. My name is Serena.
Definitely not.
And then again, we have...
Amber.
The fourth co-host.
Yes.
Right. So, as we're about to start, today's topic is, are you okay to being friends with your ex? Oh, yes or no, and why? What do you think?
Yes
what do you think?
and no. I think it takes time to heal. Other people heal different ways. If you're really in love with that person, then it's going to take a long time. But if, I don't know. I mean, I'm still friends with an ex that I had in high school. So
that was like high school though too.
Yeah.
So like it's been a while since high school. So I
Oh,
feel like
wow.
I feel like you move on from that high school mentality. You know what I mean?
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I didn't really have bad juju with mine, so
Good.
it's fine.
I think it's like how it is. Like it depends on like how you break up with that person. If it wasn't for anything like serious, like let's say you broke up because it was like long distance, you know what I mean? Or I don't know, something of that nature. I feel like it'd be fine to be friends with them.
I think girls are mostly friends with their exes because the dick was too bomb.
No,
Liar.
that's
Liar.
not it.
Liar.
That's not it.
Liar.
What the fuck?
That shit.
Shut the fuck up.
That's cap on both of them, baby.
No,
Hey, if y'all don't know, this is my sister right here.
not everybody's.
Trust me, she still talks to her exes.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
He putting you on blast.
No, I do, and it's fine.
Qué
But it doesn't mean
rico.
that I'm getting it in.
Oh, qué rico, Bobby!
That we know of.
That you share with me.
Okay, you want to call him up right now?
No.
Okay then.
Next time we'll bring him
Oh,
on the
shit.
show.
That's what I
Shit.
thought. That's what
Don't
I thought.
call him. Don't text
No.
him. We'll bring him on the show.
But I just got out of a 3-year relationship with some guy
Mm.
6 months ago, and we don't talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it takes time. I mean, I was really in love, so I think it takes time to get over that. We tried to do the friends thing, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out tonight. I don't think he could handle it.
Like you would get jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a friend, she had a lot of exes, and she was friends with a couple of them. Like I said, it depends on how you ended that relationship. So the ones that ended just because she's like, I'm just not into it anymore, she still talks to them. Not gonna lie, they still had feelings for her. And I think she low-key though kept them around though, like as a backup or like just in case. But the ones that she wasn't cool with, like they did her dirty. So she's like, fuck you, like we're not gonna be fine. But the ones that didn't end on like as bad of terms, like she managed to be friends with them. But everyone's intentions are different. Some girls will be like, I'll be friends with him so I can try and get some dick if I need it. And some will be like, no, just to be friends. I don't know.
There's enough dick in this world to go back.
Exactly.
But
There's a
but
lot
they're
of ass,
easy.
too.
Yeah.
It's easy dick because you've been in a relationship with them in the past.
Yeah, but you don't want to catch those feelings again.
I know.
Hold up. I don't think it's always that easy. Let's be real.
Just take
Can
me
I
to
look-
McDonald's.
Can I hit up an ex?
Huh?
Well, not for us.
I think for us, it might be a little harder.
For men,
Yeah,
it's
for us
a lot
it's harder.
harder.
For
A
us,
lot
it's
harder.
For
For us, it's
women?
For women, they
I
just
can
hit
just
us
be
up
like,
and we're like, hey.
hey, buy me a drink, please.
Yeah.
Ay, papi.
You know, a broke girl can always come home drunk. Remember that.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I'm just saying though, it's not as, for us guys, I feel like it's not as easy as for girls. Like girls can easily be like, hey, so how you doing? And because
Yeah.
we're fucking horn dogs, we're gonna go to them. But I feel like a girl can stand her ground more and be like,
Yeah, we can
Please.
stand our ground.
all your
more.
girls are.
We are strong.
Horn dog win.
Yeah.
Real quick.
So what if, like you said, and I'm gonna let you elaborate on that a little more. You said you were in a three-year relationship.
Three-way, goddamn.
Sorry, a 3-year.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
My bad. You were in a
I didn't
3-year
know about this
relationship, and it ended about 6 months ago, and you say you don't talk to them,
Mhm.
right? where was it just because you were in love with them that there was a bad juju? Or was there more to it? If you want to get personal to it, but you can just give us a little example on why you don't talk to him. Because sometimes I feel like, like you said, there's time, but sometimes they're like a little quicker.
I found out some information that made me just cut it off. And when I found that out, I was like, done diggity.
Yeah.
No.
Like, bye, thank you next.
Yeah. Bye, thank you next.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but he's a great person. We had a great relationship.
Did he hurt you, or did you hurt him, or was anyone hurt, or was it just like a...
I think I hurt him.
Okay. Cap, shut up.
No, I know I hurt him.
Yeah,
She
okay.
knows.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah. I didn't cheat on him, or wasn't talking to anybody. It wasn't about that.
You broke his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
So, and we had kids, so
Mhm.
it's
It just hits a little different.
We're gonna get back to that question.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you bring up kids.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, well, if I'm being completely like transparent and honest, I've never been in a real relationship before. I've like hooked up with guys, seen a guy a couple of times. So from my experience, like I mean, there's a lot of them I don't. Huh? Oh, there's a lot of them like I don't personally talk to anymore. There's like one that I kind of talk to like on and off. But from what I've seen from a lot of relationships, I've been seeing a lot of friends go through relationships since I was like in 6th grade. And I don't know, I just feel like from my personal experience from seeing that, I just think it, like I said, it depends on how you end it. If it's like malicious or you fall out of love with each other, don't do that to your heart to try and be friends with that person, because in the end you're gonna end up being hurt. So,
David, what do you
Yeah.
think about being friends with the next?
I think it's cool, honestly. Hey, if you can keep it cool with your exes, honestly, I say go for it. All the power to you.
Yeah,
You
what
know?
if she
But
hurts you?
it just all depends on maturity.
yeah.
How mature are you? Can you really be cool? Can you really know when they moved on and have a boyfriend that someone else is beating up that pussy you used to beat up? Are you cool with it? Or does it still get you mad because you're still stuck on her? You know what I
And
mean?
if you do get mad, does that mean that you're still stuck on her?
I think you're still stuck if you get mad, honestly. Why are you gonna get mad if that's your ex and someone else is beating that shit up?
What if it's your friend?
God damn. Then like how I said, let me know how I taste, honey.
Let me
Shit.
know how I taste.
Shit.
You brought up a perfect topic. I feel like maturity. I think ladies, you guys can answer next, but I do agree too. I feel like maturity does play a big role. I'll be honest. I'm friends with a few of my exes,
Me too.
and I've had an incident where there was bad blood, but I feel like you said earlier, I think it takes time. I think it's all about just timing, and when you're like, you know what it is, like, I'm happy with my life, I'm glad you're happy with your life, obviously we didn't work out, you're just a chapter from my past, onto my next.
Okay, but is
That's
that being cordial with that person or being a friend with that person?
Well, I mean-
because a friend is people who hang out
Yeah.
and
Okay.
like talk to each
Okay.
other and text. Like obviously, if you're friends with an ex, let's say if they're in a new relationship, like do you think like their significant other's gonna be cool with it?
Because being
He's like,
cordial
I'll let
is
you
just
finish,
seeing
I'll let you
them
finish.
like in
She
the
cut
grocery
me off.
store.
Yeah,
Hi,
exactly.
how you doing? Oh, I'm good, great.
Yeah, but
okay.
that's being
Have a nice life.
cordial with
Okay.
the person.
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
You know.
That's not a friend.
This is me. Alright? I'm friends with the next, right? And she's single at the time. So we kick it, we hang out, not hook up like how we used to, we're just friends. But as soon as she jumps into a relationship, if our friendship is gonna affect her relationship with the next person,
Yes.
then that's when I step off to the side.
Yeah, just stay cordial.
But
Out of respect.
if it's not and she wants to keep cool with me and still talk to me while she's in a relationship, that's her problem after that. You know what I mean? But I'll give her the option, like, hey, I don't want to cause
Well, it's out of
problems to you
respect.
and your new man, because I wish you the best, whatever we had didn't work out, but hey,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
How easy is it though to go from being in a relationship to not being together anymore, but staying like friends? Like how
Very,
easy?
very
is that?
easy to some of us.
It depends.
could be very easy to some
But maybe
of us.
on your end, what if like deep
That's what I
down
said,
she
to
has
some
like
of
feelings
us.
still?
I never said to everybody.
yeah,
I said some.
What if you were in love with this girl?
Okay.
It makes a
And-
difference.
What if you were in love? And
Well,
and
well,
it was
that's what I'm
say
saying.
there was bad juju. Let's
That's
just
what-
say how much would that affect you? Do you think?
None of my exes have I ever had a bad juju with. Okay, before it ever got toxic, I made sure to like sit them down and be like, hey, this relationship is getting toxic. Like we gotta go our own ways, or else this is gonna get worse. And before it gets worse and we start talking shit and start calling each other out of our names and start disrespecting each other, we need to cut it off right here. And I've done it a couple of times. You know what I mean? But
And how would they
I've
react?
sat them down. They're like, what? Why? What do you mean? Like, no, this is what you don't see, but I see it. You know what I mean? Like, it comes to a point where you have to put yourself first. You know, if you're stressing yourself
so
out every
mature,
single
brother.
No, hold on. If you're stressing yourself out every single day, and you come home and you think you're gonna be happy, but she's still stressing you out after a long ass day
Oh
at work.
yeah, that's not good.
That's just toxic. Even though you guys don't say to each other, but you're like, fuck, I gotta go see her. Honestly, I do have an ex from high school that I still talk to, and she has a relationship, and a lot of my sisters know her, and my family knows her, and we still keep it cool. You know, I know who her boyfriend is, like, but I haven't met him personally. And trust me, this girl, fuck, like, karma hit me hard with this girl. Like, I was broken, I was kind of like a little girl. No offense to girls, but I was kind of like a little girl in my room.
Oh.
You know, I cried to my sisters, like,
David,
hey.
that's
So it
cute.
took you a
Hold
while.
on, hold
So
on.
it took you a while.
No,
So it did take you a while to accept the friend, like being friends.
kind of, not really.
Okay.
Because once I was done, like, telling my sisters what's up, I was over and then on to the next.
Yeah.
But it took
You
you
know
a
what I mean?
while.
You have to
You
heal.
would say.
To heal, to move on
Mm-hmm.
onto another girl. But to move on as me and her as friends, no.
See, and do you have to have sex to move on? Do you have to have sex with someone else to be okay, I moved on?
Shit. Damn.
You're asking me?
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh my gosh.
no.
That's me though.
It
Okay.
depends on
You're
how
asking
quick
me.
after.
How are you guys gonna ask me a question? They say no when I ask her how.
No, I'm
you
just
answer.
saying
No.
okay.
To me, I'm like, hell yeah.
Alright.
Hey, to me, sex helps me move on.
Guys and girls are
So different.
We're different.
I think it just depends on like how quick after the breakup. Like if you like stop seeing this person and you like jump onto the next person like a week later, that's a rebound. Like that's to help like you fucking heal. You know what I
Like
mean?
nobody doesn't have rebounds in this world. Everybody has a fucking rebound. You break up to it, and I'm like, oh, here I come, baby.
Have you ever been the rebound?
Give me that shit. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Have you ever fallen in love while being the rebound?
No.
Like, or have you ever caught feelings?
No. No. And you tried, like, I know we've all tried with a friend or an ex, like, let's just be fuck buddies. Let's just be fuck buddies, but it never fucking works
I tried
out.
that too. I tried that too.
Either the guy gets feelings or the girl gets feelings.
No,
But
we
in
don't
my
have
case,
feelings.
no. In my case, it's always been the girl catching feelings when I take let's be fuck buddies.
Yeah.
You know, let's be fuck buddies. You know, and they catch feelings, and I tell you, do not fucking catch feelings for me. Okay, don't.
Ever.
Like I'm being straightforward with you,
What's the reason why you don't want somebody to catch feelings?
cause you just said you're fuck buddies.
Yeah, you're just there to fuck, and that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. You just get to the problem. Hey, you can be old enough and mature
Don't
to be
ask
like,
me
hey,
how my
I
day
just want.
was. Don't ask. Say good morning. We're just fucking. So you call me when you want to fuck. That's it.
Okay.
And that's it. No going to eat. No dinner.
No,
We're gonna
I'm not
fuck,
paying
and
for
that's
your
it. And you
dinner.
go home.
I'm not paying for drinks.
Yeah.
Look, I'm drunk right now. It's 10:30. What are you doing?
Que rico, baby.
That's his
Okay.
mind.
So is there a difference
That's
between
what
is there a difference between fuck buddies and friends with benefits?
No, it's the same.
No, it's the
shit.
same
It's
thing.
the
You know,
same
because
shit.
there's the word friends
It's the
with
same.
benefits. You
Yeah,
can't
because you want to be
friends with
nicer
out.
and say friends. You can't be straight up
Yeah,
and say fuck buddies.
That's the
Honestly,
difference.
you
It's
can't be
just
straight the fuck
saying
up
it in
and
a
say
nicer
fuck
way.
buddies.
Oh, you want to be friends with benefits? You just want to be a fuck buddy.
I feel like they're two different things.
No.
No, there
It's
isn't.
friends is to not hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
It's okay, let's be friends with benefits.
I-
A straight up
actually-
guy will be like, let's be
No,
fuck
hold on.
buddies.
I see where she's coming from.
But no one can be friends. And
No,
just
yeah.
fuck,
I feel like
and, hang
I
out.
understand where she's coming from. Obviously, a hookup, like you said, it's just straight up hookup. Hey, what's up? You here? You busy? Come
In and
through.
out.
That's it.
That's it.
A friends with benefits. I feel like she's saying like. I guess there's more thought brought into it.
See,
I feel
when
like-
you think
okay,
of
that's what I'm
thoughts-
saying. That's what I'm saying.
When you think of thoughts,
So
that's it.
So is it more than just okay?
No,
is that kind of like
look.
what you're trying to imply? Kind of like there's more than just like Because technically, friends with benefits will be a little more than just a regular.
Like you just like hang out a little bit, and
Okay.
like you know.
But see, that friends with benefits is where those feelings come in.
Exactly.
And that's where you girls get hurt or the guy gets hurt, and
That's
you're like, I don't know what
that's why I
happened.
said,
I
once
caught
you
feelings because you guys are fucking kicking it.
Period.
Shit.
And that's why you can't like. It's like that's why don't be friends with benefits with your ex.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna. I feel like it's gonna be like a.
It's
like,
reigniting
it's
something.
gonna reignite, and then you guys are gonna start thinking. You're gonna start thinking like, oh, you know what? I think we could do this again. When in reality, it ain't. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I've heard of it happening again.
Yes.
But
I mean, but over time.
and where are they now? They still together?
Yeah, they're still together.
What? You know what
It's
I,
like, damn.
I know. You know what I think the biggest one is
Yeah.
when hooking up with your ex. I think it's jealousy, because think about it. You're just hooking up with them, right?
Okay.
And you guys are trying to process back into this relationship because that's what the idea is looking like, right?
Well, if
But
their
as soon as-
intentions are there.
Right? But as soon as a little thing happens, it's like,
Whoa.
why were you with that person? Or where were you with your boys? And then you go back to like, wait, we're just hooking up.
Yeah.
Or did we like
That's where
talk
the,
about this and
that's where
say,
the catching feelings comes in.
mm-hmm.
Like,
That's where that
you've got to
whole
understand where you stand. You've got to know what you're getting into before you get into it. Because if you're not okay with just a fuck buddy, then you need to move on.
when it comes to an ex and being a fuck buddy or someone being fuck buddies with, well, we're talking about exes, so exes, right? You gotta lay it down, you know? Because as soon as you go back to an ex and start doing this fuck buddy thing, guess what? They still think you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
They still try to control the relationship, either or. You know, the guy can control the guy or the guy can control the girl. And that's what's like, oh, who's this guy you're hanging out with? Or who's this girl you're hanging out with, what they were saying.
And
You
in
know what I mean?
reality, it's none of your fucking business
It shouldn't
because
matter because you're.
we're just fuck
yeah.
buddies.
Okay, question then. So the question was like, can you be friends with your ex, right?
Yeah.
But you guys are telling me that you can't be friends and be a fuck buddy at the same time.
No,
So
you're talking about friends and fuck buddies. That's totally different.
You're talking about friends with benefits.
Yeah.
And fuck
No, if
buddies.
you want to be friends, it's just strictly friends.
No fucking allowed.
That's it. No fucking. Just friends.
Yeah.
okay.
And I have exes that were just strictly friends. That's it.
Yeah.
No,
Same.
no.
So you guys don't believe that someone can be friends and just hook up, like at all?
No.
No? I
No.
literally think that that's totally possible.
It's possible, yeah, you could do it, but you're gonna get hurt in the process.
What if you were the problem, right, in the relationship, right?
Okay.
And it goes off, and you guys call it off, right? But your ex still wants to be your friend. How do you go about that?
Just watch. This is how most relationship ends. And hey, let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, on the comments. Sorry, I don't think this is gonna work out anymore. But I think we can still be friends.
Fuck no, that doesn't happen.
Hey, has the ex told you that?
When?
When you're broken up. All my exes be like, hey, this is not gonna work out, but we can still be friends. And I'll still be here for you.
Last relationship I was in was about.
And how was it?
4 or 5
How did you
years
guys
ago.
end?
She walked away. My ex walked away, and I don't think I ever really got the closure. She kind of just said, I can't do this anymore, and we're just kind of like, it's gonna take me a while to get through this. And I want to say, I realized it was over.
What is so fucking funny?
And fuck you guys. You know what?
Hey, no, hey, Uli, I'm paying attention, but over here, Serena's over here playing with the lollipop like if it's a dick.
No, I
Okay,
Sorry,
go,
right.
sorry.
It made me realize that it was over until she got into a relationship, right?
Mm.
That's when I got over it. But till this day, I can say we're no longer friends because we don't talk. But I want to say 2 years, 3 years, 2 years after her that she was in a relationship, I was wishing her a happy birthday. I was telling her like, hey, happy birthday. And we had like that mutual thing. But I could never have been like, hey, like, why did you walk away? Why did you walk away?
So you never got that?
I never got that closure. We never had that conversation.
So you were just immature at the time, both of you.
It wasn't even that. I wanted that closure.
So why don't you ask?
Yeah.
I wanted the relationship until I realized, like, oh no, she's in a relationship.
You
To
got-
me, I felt like that was my mental closure. Even though I wasn't spoken to about it, that was mentally my
So
closure.
you know, if you know who he's talking about,
And if
comment.
you don't know, now you know. Shout out to my
But
boy,
yeah,
Nick
so
Ryan.
I feel like with me, like, there's one ex that I'm not friends with, but it's not always like that. You know what I'm saying?
True. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree 100%.
Maybe she didn't say anything. Sometimes people will try to like spare other people's feelings, and their way of doing that is by just staying quiet. It's unfortunate, and it's better to communicate because people tear themselves up more when there's no communication. But some people think it's okay. They're like, I'm just not gonna say anything because I don't want to make anything worse. Like I don't want to. Like, I just want to spare their feelings and just walk away from it and drop it at that point. You know what I mean? Some people think like that. And, I mean, not everyone is going to be a good communicator, but that's how
and for
People-
girls it's different.
All
I think
right.
we need to know.
Ladies,
I would like to know
I would like to know. I'm
Like,
that person.
what happened, but I would ask, you know? Like 6 months ago, I know why it ended. So it's not like I need closure.
And
Like 3 years before that, I know why it ended. I don't need closure.
Yeah. I think for
We know.
me, it's so much not needing closure. It's like needing to make peace. Like
Yes.
either peace with
Yes.
myself first and with you if possible. You know what I mean? I've definitely been that girl like, hey, like if they're not talking to me and like they drop me for some reason, I'm like, I will send a message and be like, hey, you know, thank you so much for your time and thank you for like being cool or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what happened, but this is just me closing off this little chapter and making peace with myself. So I wish you the best, whatever, and then go forth. And if they want to respond and be cool with it, cool. And if not, it just shows their true colors. So
Yeah.
I
And
want-
that's exactly what I did.
mhm.
I reached out and I was like, thank you for everything.
Mhm. You have to thank the person, honestly.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I did fuck up a lot of girls' feelings, hearts, and everything. You know, that's why karma got me in high school that one time. It got me bad.
Mhm.
But when I got older, I was like, God damn, like I fucked up a lot of girls' hearts and minds and shit, you know. So when I got older, I reached out to them. And I was like, hey, I'm sorry for what I did to you, and I apologize. Like as a man, I'm coming to you and telling you now
That's all.
that I'm more mature about what I did, and like I apologize. I fucked up like a girl that shouldn't have been so mentally abused. You know, like some of our words came, you don't mean it, cause I fuck around a lot. But these girls are so sensitive back in the days that it was like, God damn, like they took it to heart, and I totally messed them up.
You don't know the trauma you can like inflict.
Trust
on
me,
a
and
person.
that's what I realized later. You know, I come from a woman. You know, my mother. What would she say if I told, like, if she heard me talk about the girls like the way I talk to them? Or
That's why
You
you
know what I
guys should think every time you talk to a woman.
I was stubborn as fuck.
closed-minded.
Yes, very. It was
Very
what I said, and that was it. But see, you grow
But
up.
then we grow.
You grow up.
as a
You go through some
person.
shit. You go through some other
Yeah.
life experiences, and that, you know, you start realizing that the way you treated girls wasn't cool.
Yeah, honestly, that's really respectable, and not a lot of people have like the strength to be like do that.
And so,
Right,
and
right.
Mhm.
thank you to those exes that actually said sorry. Like I accept your apology. You know, I sincerely accept your apology. You know, because I wouldn't think they would say, you know, I accept your apology after what I did to him.
What if,
Not in a bad way. No, I didn't do nothing bad, but I just
I feel like emotions and feelings play a big role.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes that one girl that you're like fucked on and just sprung over, and you were just like, fuck, this shit fucking hurt. And then you're with another girl that you're just like, okay, this shit didn't hurt.
I recently forgave an ex, probably, I don't know, 5 months ago. And he told me, he was like, Amber, you are an absolute great person. You didn't do anything wrong. You're a great person in a relationship. I was the one that fucked up. He was just like, you did everything. So it goes both ways when you say like, he wanted to be friends.
And I think we all agreed it's just like the maturity of it. Because there's people that be like, fuck off, like, I don't want to talk to you. Are you still an immature person that you can't even say, like, you know, I respect that you reaching out to me and let's call it that?
Well, I mean, I don't have any dirt to put on my ex. I'm not gonna bash his name or I'm not gonna say bad things about him. I never have.
Okay, this is for you, okay? So, we brought up the kids topic earlier.
Mhm.
What if there's kids in the middle, right? and obviously there was a bad, just bad. It ended bad.
I was married. The first time I had 2 kids with my ex, and it ended horribly. I don't talk to him to this day unless I have to. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about that.
I have a lot of friends who have baby daddies, and I just think for the kids, there needs to be some communication, like, on both ends. There's always going to be one parent who's going to be, like, I feel like more stubborn than the other. Just from what I have personally seen, I just think there has to be some, at least try to co-parent and be cool. It's possible. Sometimes it's tough. It depends on the person. Everybody's different. But I've seen situations where it's so horrible on both sides, and one person is so bitter and so hurt that they will do anything to try and sabotage the other person, and that's not cool. And it not only affects, you know,
The kids.
the other person, but like the kids. And I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. There's some ugly situations I've seen, and I genuinely think that for the respect of your children, you need to be fucking cool.
You know what the worst part is? I think the worst part, when you know, and there may be different circumstances to why that's into place, but the craziest thing is when there's a child custody order put in place.
Period.
I feel like that's the craziest thing.
Period.
That is the craziest thing. And it's the saddest thing too.
Yeah, it's so
Because parents would meet inside the police department.
So sad. So
They
sad.
would pull a ticket to have like a timestamp
To go see
to
your
make
kids.
sure everything was set into place. And there was, like, I'm here at this time and I'm leaving at this time. And like the kid the kid is so young that they don't even know.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can you birth a beautiful child and not even be able to have that, like, be at least not a friendship, but like, don't bring a child into your guys' misery and past, whatever it was. And like I said, not all stories are the same, but it just sucks. Like, it sucks that a child has to, oh, did you get your backpack? Did you make sure you brought your shoes that that's so
Yeah.
crazy. And it's sad, and it's like, why not at least be friends in that perspective? That's the worst
It's
part.
super hard.
And I understand. And that's what I'm
super
saying, like,
hard.
everyone has different scenarios and different experiences, but it definitely sucks. Alright guys, as you guys can see, that's all we got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to be giving out 5 of these. We're going to be choosing the winner on our podcast. As always, we hope you enjoyed, and we'll keep you guys
posted
with all of our other upcoming content.
Ah, qué rico la
Peace!
Peace.
¡Qué rico, papi!